We are going to do a video that I don't feel is appropriate for me to smile, okay? Because I always want to smile for you guys. I always want to be happy, but this is not something to smile about, okay? Our girl, any way you point the stick to it, whether you love her or you hate, what is it called? Hate, love, watch, hate, love, hate, watch. You know what I'm saying. I mean, when I think about it, you guys, it does sound like maybe a little of an ultimatum, that maybe Shane felt in that minute. He felt, what is this from Trisha? Like an ultimatum, you got to choose, be my friend or be Jeffree's friend, or I need your support now. And maybe Shane could have handled it a little differently and said, I'm here for you, Trisha. I will give you my support. Let me come over and talk about it. But at the same time, maintaining his loyalties, right? Because maybe they're still under contract. They probably are still under contract. Their palettes are still being sold. He can't just, it's a whole business thing. It's just a big mess. What actually happened is that Trisha was invited last year to Vegas by Jeffree Star, and she went, and on that trip, she didn't share that much with us immediately afterwards, but apparently on that trip, she was ridiculed. She says that, I put some notes here, you guys. She claims that Jeffree Star was awful to her. He was evil. He talked about her skin, her weight. He slapped her hand as she was going for some chips. He had some other people there, obviously. And, they kept ditching her. And anyways, so she made a video. All right, let's start. She just made a video in which she casually mentioned this trip that she went on Jeffree and how someone had overcharged her, and she may have said wig, someone overcharged her. Well, that someone turns out to be Hair by Jay. It turned out to be Hair by Jay. And Hair by Jay is personally employed by Jeffree Star and makes all of Jeffree Star's wigs, and has also apparently been employed by other celebrities. Well, he was present at this trip, and he spoke out, and he had some pretty horrible things to say about Trisha Paytas.
Advantage that Jeffree's not about airing people out anymore. Okay? That he's not about airing people out anymore. He's lucky he's a nice person.
So,
how are you going to talk about a person after you got in a private jet that was paid for? You didn't spend a dime.
Okay, so he's starting to talk about Trisha and the private jet and all that stuff and how she didn't spend a dime. And he's like, how can you talk about someone who provided all this for you? And Trisha says she did offer. She did, and I think she would. I mean, we all know she's got money, but they made fun of her. Like when they went all shopping and everything, they were like, why are you asking prices? As if she was poor and she couldn't just, buy anything at whatever price it is, which I'm sure she can, but I would also ask for prices. Some people, I guess, when you become that wealthy, you don't need to know what the price is, you just purchase it. But this individual, Hair by Jay, totally turned out to be like the biggest bully, and if anyone needs to be canceled, it's him. Apparently, Jeffree Star has fired him from doing his hair. Jeffree Star asked him to go out and make an apology, but Jeffree Star is under a lot of fire right now, rightfully so. Now, this is one of his very close friends that he just took to Wyoming. You see this Hair by Jay in many of his videos, and apparently Jeffree Star is no longer employing him. It was a clip of her talking about how loyal and how deep their friendship with her and Shane Dawson has been for the last 7 years. And apparently she has shared, some secrets with Shane that she's never shared with anyone before. She is very hurt because Ryland had a podcast that featured Jeffree Star. And I guess she made contact with Shane after this incident, and Shane said that Jeffree Star has been very loyal to Shane and to, I guess, Ryland and whoever else. So Trisha is very hurt because she's always stood up for Shane. You know how Shane's been in all this controversy, and Trisha never let up. She never let up on having Shane's back. And you know what? Shane apparently, I mean, it looks like in Trisha's eyes, he was forced to make a choice. You're either on my side or you're on Jeffree's side. And Shane said, Jeffree's been loyal to me.
I had made Shane aware of all of this from the beginning, from the minute it happened. And I am not that person to say, like, don't be friends with someone, but it's just like the constant promoting of Jeffree and just how awful and evil he is. Like, it really makes me sick to my stomach. I literally just...
And so Trisha has decided to block Shane and Ryland and kind of clean her hands, wash her hands of that friendship. Now, not sure if that's going to last or if that's going to be changing. Trisha did state that she is scared for her life. Hair by Jay went and reposted another video. I saw it today where he said, I'm not going to come after you. I'm sorry. Contact with her.
Cordial, not friends because we do not hang out. But at some point I thought we were good because we had worked multiple, like 3 times prior to this event that's blown up. We worked and everything was fine. I personally, and everybody that knows me, knows that I listen to her music. I follow her.
Okay, so he's saying he listens to her music, and so what he's trying to do here is backpedal and trying to make the situation better for him. Most people can't stand this guy right now, and so he's making an attempt to let Trisha know, to let us know, first of all, that he has contacted Trisha, that he's apologized to her, that he has no intention of hurting her, because Trisha has been so afraid of him and Jeffree Star. She has security guards at her home 24/7. She is so afraid. And Hair by Jay just made a clip saying, don't be afraid, I'm not going to come after you. Trisha did say that her security guards did see him on her property taking pictures of their cars. This is what cancel culture should be about on YouTube. This is it right here. Someone like this that does something like this should be canceled from everything, just like Trump was. Let's talk about Trisha's response. The first video where she was just crying and just letting us know what was happening. Until I really learned all the details of this drama getting four, is that what it is? Until I really got into it and learned all the details, I thought, okay, what is going on? Is Trisha off of some meds or what? And then as I found out more and more, Trisha had every right to respond the way she did. Jay by Hair needs to be canceled by social media. He should go into therapy. He really should go into therapy. Now let's talk about Shane. Hello. Trisha said that Shane has been trying to, put distance between him and Jeffree. And she said that he has even confided to Trisha that he's been a little afraid of Jeffree too. I don't know if it's, the proper term is intimidated. He might be, Shane may feel so intimidated by Jeffree that and so Trisha has blocked and deleted. And when you do this on social media, it's such a big deal when you block someone, so she's blocked Shane and Ryland and probably Jeffree. How Hair by Jay charged her double. I believe Trisha. I believe that he did charge her double, but you know what? Look what Trisha did. She just paid him. She didn't, say anything at the time. She just paid him, but she kind of knew she was being charged double. And that's what started this whole thing when she mentioned it in one of her videos. Did Trisha Paytas have loyalty to Jeffree? When she returned back from that trip and she didn't just share with us what had happened, she didn't say, it came up. Somehow or another it came up, and then she said, yeah, it wasn't that good of a trip or something. But she never went into it, and she never shared with us exactly what happened on that trip, did she? Anyways, you guys, there's so much more, and I was trying to make a video as we went along, but you know, things kept happening at such a quick rate with this drama. Okay, we're hoping that everything is well with Trisha Paytas. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and leave your comments below. I will see you in my next video. Bye.